Jupiter. This giant planet surrounded by the deadly radiation of a furious hurricane, yet still maintains magnificent scenery, always poses as a cosmic painter, painting a breathtaking stellar scroll across the solar system. As the dominant force in terms of mass in the solar system, its gravity can even disrupt the orbital path of the Sun, weaving invisible gravitational threads between celestial orbits. Humans have dispatched 7 interstellar messengers to fly past it. 2 orbital probes are permanently on observation duty. Among them, Juno is still mapping data patterns in the heavens to this day. This is the 5th planet from the Sun, always veiled in the mask of multiple universes. That mysterious reddish-brown hue, what kind of cosmic chemical reaction does it originate from? Beneath the thick clouds is sealed the original code of planet formation. The famous Great Red Spot Storm has raged for how many centuries? As the invisible guardian of the solar system, Jupiter's gravitational net, always capturing celestial bodies that may threaten Earth. This is the perfect time to unveil its mystery. Have you ever gazed at the stars? Wondered about that brilliant celestial body, shining between the orbits of Mars and Saturn? As the 5th planet in the solar system, Jupiter guards the edge of the asteroid belt in magnificent splendor. Its average distance from the Sun is 778 million kilometers. Every 12 Earth years, complete a magnificent tour around the Sun. Like an eternal universe dancer standing motionless, Jupiter rotates gracefully with only a 3-degree slight tilt. This makes it difficult to perceive obvious seasonal changes. The seasonal cycles of Earth and Mars form a striking contrast. This gas giant, with an arrogant posture, takes the crown of the planets in the solar system. Its quality is only 1/1000 of the Sun's, yet it almost encompasses everything except the Sun, the essence of all matter in the solar system, twice the combined mass of the other 7 planets. Half of such astonishing quality created the universe, an exquisite gravity duet. The barycenter of Jupiter and the Sun actually breaks conventional understanding, jumping at a distance of 1.068 solar radii from the core of the Sun, like the gravity badge embedded in the blazing chest of the Sun. This wonderful phenomenon reveals, even for something as massive as the Sun, the colossal giant that dominates 99.86% of the solar system's mass, will also tremble slightly under the pull of Jupiter's gravity. Imagine 2 dancers holding the rope of gravity in their hands, dancing gracefully together. If the Sun and Jupiter were placed on opposite ends of a scale, the fulcrum would inevitably lean towards the Sun, but it would never perfectly align with its core. This is an excellent illustration of the concept of the center of mass. Just as in the principle of leverage, the balance between heavy and light objects, Jupiter in the undeniable presence of gravity. In the symphony of the solar system, it plays a unique rhythmic chapter. As the undisputed king of mass in the solar system, Jupiter, however, is not the crown of density. This gas giant, with its vast and humble form, it dominates the stars. Its immense size is a direct interpretation of its greatest mass. What's astonishing is, if Neptune could possess a volume comparable to that of Jupiter, its mass would surpass existing records. Conversely, if Earth had the volume of Jupiter, its mass would be more than 4 times that of celestial bodies today. The current measured data shows even greater disparity. The equatorial diameter of Jupiter is about 11 times that of Earth. The total mass reaches an enormous 318 times that of Earth. Between mass and gravity, there is an inseparable connection. Jupiter, with its surface gravity of 2.528 g, swinging the invisible giant hand of gravity in the solar system. This gravity, not only can it easily tear apart intruding asteroids, but it also tames at least 67 natural satellites, forming a vast entourage. Astronomical archaeology research shows Jupiter in the early formation of the solar system then plays the role of a planet killer. Its powerful gravitational disturbance once suppressed the formation of many celestial bodies. It is possible the current form of Ceres 4 is also considered closely related to this. The influence of this gravitational giant wave can even span across spatial dimensions. Scientists speculate, in billions of years, the gravitational disturbances he applies to Mercury's orbit may cause this planet to fall into the solar furnace, or forever say goodbye to the solar system. However, at the moment, Jupiter is undoubtedly the guardian of the solar system. Like a super vacuum cleaner in the universe, it can detect dangerous celestial bodies such as long-period comets, incorporated into the gravity trap, or through clever track disturbances, imparting the kinetic energy to escape the solar system. This is both destructive, also possesses a protective dual nature. Let Jupiter to become the key role in maintaining the dynamic balance of the solar system. As the 5th planet from the Sun, Jupiter, about 5 astronomical units away from our star, This gas giant planet is astonishingly bright, ruling the night sky of Earth. The peak magnitude of night star can reach -2.94, only second to the bright moon and Venus, becoming the third brightest celestial body in the night sky. Under the clear night sky, even with an ordinary camera, its figure can be captured clearly. What's even more amazing is, the light of this distant planet is enough to cast shadows visible to the naked eye on the ground. This giant celestial body has become the ideal observation target for astronomy enthusiasts, originating from its unique atmospheric structure. In the cloud layer about 50 kilometers thick, ammonia ice crystals similar to Saturn are suspended. But what truly gives it its vibrant colors is the mysterious compound from the depths of the planet. These substances are called chromophores. During the process of rising, a complex photochemical reaction with solar ultraviolet radiation, like a color palette of a cosmic painter, on the surface of Jupiter, depicting the ever-changing colorful bands. Although these banded latitudes are relatively fixed, their width and hue undergo periodic evolution. Towering storm systems are born at the intersections of the cloud bands. The most famous Great Red Spot, a true eternal wonder of the solar system. This diameter, a supercyclone that could easily accommodate the Earth, has been observed since the time of Galileo, has been burning for 4 centuries. Its iconic brick red hue still remains an unsolved mystery. Scientists speculate may be related to the upper atmosphere, the process of ultraviolet decomposition of compounds. The altitude of this storm allow it to fully bask in the sunlight, forming a more vivid chromatic spectrum than the surrounding clouds. Interestingly, the scale of this ancient vortex is contracting at a speed visible to the naked eye, and the color intensity will also cycle between brick red and pale. Under the shadow of the giant, the small red spot is writing a new legend. This is from 3 world-class storms. Integrated meteorological system successfully avoided being swallowed by the powerful neighbor. Now, has grown into the second most prominent feature on the surface of Jupiter. These relentless storm clusters, combined with the innovations of modern consumer-level telescopes, allow every astronomy enthusiast to glimpse the most spectacular dynamic panorama of the solar system from their own backyard. A world of meteorological wonders, dancing eternally in the ocean of helium. Let us unveil the mysterious veil of this gas giant. The internal structure of Jupiter can be called a cosmic alchemical miracle. Below the atmosphere, gas hydrogen spreads in sequence. Liquid hydrogen and metallic hydrogen's wondrous stratification. Structure increases with depth. Pressure shows exponential growth. Such an extreme environment can even turn ordinary hydrogen elements, forging metallic-like conductivity, while the ice-salt mix core hidden at the deepest point. Its true nature remains an unsolved mystery to this day, because the Earth laboratory is difficult to replicate. The astronomical pressure inside Jupiter, this planet exhibits an astonishing rotational speed, completes 1 day and night cycle in 10 hours, can be called the champion of rotation in the solar system. Its fluid characteristics, creating a unique differential rotation phenomenon. The rotation period at the equator and the poles differ by as much as 5 minutes. Quality composition. About 90% of Jupiter's mass is composed of hydrogen. Helium accounts for about 10%, supplemented with trace components such as methane and ammonia, like a giant element laboratory floating in space. In my childhood, I often wondered, such a huge hydrogen balloon body, why it never turned into a star. Even naively imagined, just throwing a spark could ignite the entire planet. However, the laws of the universe are far harsher than imagined, lacking the mass threshold required for nuclear fusion, with the oxygen element necessary for combustion. Jupiter is destined to only play the role of a failed star, although its volume has already approached the critical value of the smallest red dwarf star. When we turn our gaze to the ring system, it will be found that Jupiter's rings subvert cognition with their unique aesthetics. The main rings are as thin as cicada wings yet dazzlingly brilliant. Within the ring system spanning 6,500 kilometers, embedded with a mysterious Metis notch. Even more astonishing is its magnetosphere system, which originates from the planetary core composed of liquid metallic hydrogen, with a magnetic field strength as immense as 14 times that of Earth. The king of magnetism in the solar system. This invisible shield not only creates the magnificent aurora phenomenon, but also for the Galilean moon system, build a natural barrier to resist solar wind, even at the cost of, has formed enough to be within 4 hours. Deadly ultra-intense radiation belt. Discussing Jupiter's family of 79 moons, the Galilean 4 large satellites are particularly striking. Volcanically active Io, ocean-covered Europa under ice. Magnetic field self-generated Ganymede meteorite storm is densely scattered on Callisto. Among them, Ganymede has even surpassed the volume of Mercury, claiming the crown of the solar system's satellite when the infrared lens penetrates the clouds. Those dark scars silently tell stories. How Jupiter uses its gravity, in the form of a burst, to intercept countless deadly celestial impacts for Earth. Imagine if any one of those scars fell on Earth. It would be a pause in the era of civilization. We are fortunate for the existence of this gas giant. It not only adorns the starry sky with its magnificent cloud belts, it is also an invisible shield guarding the order of the solar system, from protecting the magnetosphere to being the celestial body's cleaner. Jupiter, with its cosmic-level existence, interprets what it means for a big figure to have great wisdom.